So open houses give me an opportunity to connect with people that are actively in the market. And I hear one thing that come up with agents when it's a single family and has a space for it. This has forward potential for building a additional dwelling unit, which is, can you talk about that? Like, what is the backyard community? Like, what is the potential? If I just bought a house and I had that, what can I do?
Yeah. I mean, basically anywhere in the state of California, you can build 1,200 square feet in your backyard by right. That's by right, meaning your neighbor can't stop you. The community planning department can't stop you. Like, you can do it by right. That's the key word, by right. This is popping up in other places across America. It's happening in Cincinnati and Ohio. It just got approved. It's happening in Austin. It's happening in Florida. So the state is becoming more pro-development because there is a housing crisis in certain markets where, like, such as San Diego. With San Diego, you have the ocean, you have the mountains, you have Camp Pendleton, and you have Tijuana. There's nowhere to build outside of that. So you're we call these barriers to entry. And so where do you build? Well, you start in your backyard. Sorry, what was your question? I kind of lost track.
Well, no, you got it. So you start in your backyard. Yeah. So I have the space.
Yep.
I've been considering it. And I don't think a lot of people, I take for advantage the knowledge that we have in real estate, and I think that if you could take something complicated and make it simple. So I have the space, I have 900,000 in equity. I've heard all this stuff about ADU and the potential, and it's expensive to live in California, recession, inflation, everything is happening all at once. Where do I get started?
Yeah. So if you already own a property and you are at a competitive advantage because you've taken down half the battle. We talk about at my program, deal, debt, equity. So if you have the deal because you live there with your wife and your kids, maybe the kids went off to college, you're bored, you want to get your hands dirty. Okay, well, you have the deal already, you have the land, you have the backyard. Now let's talk about debt. That's the part where a lot of people get scared. They say, Chris, how am I going to pay for this thing? $200K, 150,000, plans and permits. I don't got that money. Well, there's some options for you. Number one option could be a HELOC. Just as you would take a HELOC to, say, fix, a water heater or whatever. Get solar.
Yeah.
And you don't have to spend $200K. You could build a smaller garage conversion, maybe spend $125,000. And so now you have 400, garage is usually 400 square feet. Convert your garage. You have a little studio unit. Maybe your mom can move into it. It's a granny flat like it was back in the day. That's what they were called, granny flats.
Right.
So how do you fund it? Could be a HELOC. It could be a 401k. You have some money saved up. Instead of having those guys manage your money, which they make money on points and fees, maybe you pay that fee. It sucks, sure, but take that money out, take the equity out, and put it into your property that you already own. That could be another way, 401k. The last way I would say, I'm going to just make this up on the spot, is go and raise the capital from somebody else who just wants to make an interest on their loan to you. So go talk to Chris Luna. Say, Chris, I have plans and permits to build, to convert my garage. Can I borrow $100K from you at 10% for 6 months? And then I lend that money out. He pays me back if he plans to sell the property or refinance. The problem is he can't refinance if rates are where they're at. So you just got to be careful. That's part of the game. You got to be careful and have a coach or a friend kind of guide you through it.
Or get a mortgage advisor that will run the numbers for you. If you enjoyed what you saw, like, share, comment, and forward to someone that this will bring value to. Thank you so much for all the support. We appreciate it.